Well, some people say that they want to be financially free. I mean, we kind of
Financially independent.
Yeah, independent. We want to be retired, where we can do whatever we want, whether it's traveling around the world or living by the beach and fishing every day, right? And in all sense of the word, I mean, you are financially free, but you have a business to run, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So for you, do you think that there's a time where you will want to stop all of this and be free, or do you find that this is exactly what you would do every single day?
Well, at the end of the day, I don't have any debt. That's for sure. I think everyone should aim for that goal. But to live just for money is not what I'm about for sure.
Most people, we are working, and we're working, and we need the money to buy things, to survive and stuff, because we don't have it in abundance and we're not financially independent. So we're working towards that. And once we've achieved that, we kind of want to do certain things. So right now...
Okay. Well, there's two things here. Being financially independent, we could probably say that we can be financially independent. But you've built something, right? And you have a responsibility over the entity and the company that you built. And in that company, there must be, we have 11,000 people. So the responsibility is not about money. It's to ensure that you continue to build a very, very sustainable business so that other people can also come and enjoy and be productive in the company and the initiative that you've started. So that becomes a responsibility, and you can't walk away from that, really. Until the point where you find somebody else that is a successor to what you have built, and then really you are independent. Because putting definition at just being financially independent is not really being independent.
If you were financially independent, what would you do with your life? But for you, if you were responsibility free right now, what would you do?
I would go sailing.
Really?
I would go skiing. I would go learn how to ride a horse, maybe. Do something different.
All sports related?
And do a lot more social responsibility stuff like charity, which we do quite a lot in the group.
What about adding value to ourselves? You have so many employees, right? How does a person stand out? What is the one trait, what is remarkability to you?
I think the one trait is someone that has skills, has integrity, in what they do, and committed to the goals that they themselves propose on how to achieve in the company. And not so committed to how much money they get as a salary. Because again, and I always come back, money is not the end all. There's a lot more to life than just money.
Do you believe that money will come when you work hard?
Yes.
The universe will somehow work its way around it?
Yes. I think there's no shortcut. Having a good idea is very important. By the end of the day, luck and hard work is also a big component of success.
How do you define luck? Do you think we create our own luck, or do you think some people are just born lucky?
I think the harder you work, the luckier you get. Because opportunities will come and you're able and ready to capitalize on it.
What kind of challenges do you think we have here in Malaysia?
No different from any other place. It's always the opportunities that you need to create. A lot of times people will say, opportunities are not given to them. But actually, the right mindset would be, we have to create our own opportunities.
And to do that is by working hard.
By having good ideas, by working very hard, by having a vision, for sure, and aspiration, and most importantly, believe in oneself.
This whole belief in oneself thing, right? So sometimes you believe in something. Maybe it's never been done before. So you're trying to innovate, or you're trying to be, think out of the box, and that rocks the boat a little bit, right?
In developing the companies that we have today, and the formula for our success in Sapura is that we always do something different.
Okay.
And even internally, when we are doing something different from what we used to do, it's always a challenge because you're trying to ask people to go outside of their comfort zone.
Yes.
Yeah. So, in doing that, you have to convince that we do things differently, and we try to create that opportunity.
When you do things differently, it creates discomfort.
Yes, because people are coming out of their comfort zone.
Yes. And do you think that people learn faster when there's discomfort, or they learn a bit more?
Whenever there's a new situation, people will have to solve new problems. And I think as a leader, you have to inspire them and assure them that they have the ability to solve the challenges that they have and overcome them. As a leader, you need to provide them that support.
Yes.
And inspire them to, it's okay, it's okay to make mistakes. And it really is okay to make mistakes. Because the precursor to success is to make as many mistakes as possible. One of the keys to success in our company is that we've always brought in many innovative young people into the group that generates a lot of ideas that we pursue.
Speaking of young people, let's talk about Generation Y a little bit, okay?
Yeah.
Because nowadays when you bring up the young people, right, it's like, oh, they have no loyalty, short attention span, they cannot concentrate on the task for too long, 3 years is already, well, we move to the next company, that's like a lifetime, as opposed to the baby boomers when, 20, 30 years, that's loyal. In your opinion, when you have young people in your company, do you find that happening? Or do you think it's the exact opposite?
I think we need to be very careful with this assumption.
Yeah.
I think it's important for the older generation to also listen very carefully to what the young people are saying, because they know their world better. Yeah, and they are making this decision to develop a world that they will live in 20 years.
Right.
Yeah, for us, we are already living the world that we created before.
Yeah.
So not to just too eager to discard what young people say. I think there is a role that the wiser older people is to guide and to give them some wisdom, but not to discount their ideas and their opinions and just disregard because they're young. It's nonsense. I think that's a very dangerous way to go.
Well, you have a lot of practice at home because you have 6 children, right?
Yes. And constantly having a big debate with them what they need to do for their future.
Are you okay with them just deciding what they want to do, whether it's music, theatre, dance, or?
Absolutely. I have one son that is doing petroleum engineering. I have another son doing accountancy, another son in boarding school, not knowing what he wants to do yet. I have a daughter doing architecture, another one doing masters in business law. So everyone's different. Let them live the world that they want to live in. I think we have to believe that all humans don't self-destruct.
True.
They have this. Everyone will survive, and the survival instinct will drive their conduct or the way they behave to survive and succeed.
Yeah, you never know how strong you are until being strong is the only choice you have.
Yes.
Sometimes, yeah, it's true. Okay. One thing that you really want all your children to know through the lines, what is that one thing?
Believe in themselves, and that opportunities are allocated to every single person in this world to do what they want to do and live life to the fullest and be useful to the next person, everyone that you meet. And
before we finish, what's your favorite ice cream flavor?
I'm very boring, vanilla.
Most men say that, Thank you so much
Thank you
for your time.